Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwarah, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu, Sahano Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Today is the 45th class of Sundara Kandam. We will be doing Sarga 12 today. Let us do the Dhyana Shloka followed by the Sarga and the. Any volunteers for the Dhyana Shloka? Namaste, Ram Ram. Akila ji, namaste.
Ram Ram.
Ram Ram, namaste, Ram Ram.
शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णु शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वम् अरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये। यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम्। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्।
Very good. Thank you, Patni Ram Ram.
Thank you. धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद. Okay. Maybe 2 volunteers had signed up. Sandhya Bagini.
Namaste, Bhagini.
Namaskara.
Waiting for this opportunity.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Sundarakandam, Dvadasha Sargaha, Marutyutvegah.
I need to chant, or you will? I have to repeat.
Repeat.
Okay.
We are just learning it today. Sundarakandam. So the 12th Sarga is Marutyudvegah. The Udvega of
Udvega.
That is the meaning here. Okay. Satasya madhye bhavanasya marutihi.
Satasya madhye bhavanasya marutihi.
Lata grihams-chitra grihan-nisha-grihan.
Lata grihansh-chitra grihan-nisha-grihan.
Jagama-sitam pratidarshanotsuko.
Jagama-sitam pratidarshanotsuko.
Na chaivatam pashyati charudarshanam.
न चैव तां पश्यति चारुदर्शनाम्
स तस्य मध्ये भवनस्य मारुतिः लता गृहांश्चित्रगृहान् निशागृहान्
स तस्य मध्ये भवनस्य मारुतिः लता गृहांश्चित्रगृहान् निशागृहान्
वेरी गुड जगाम सीतां प्रतिदर्शनोत्सुको न चैव तां पश्यति चारुदर्शनाम्
जगाम सीतां प्रतिदर्शनोत्सुको न चैव तां पश्यति चारुदर्शनाम्
वेरी गुड स चिन्तयामास ततो महाकपिः
स चिन्तयामास ततो महाकपिः
प्रियामपश्यन् रघुनन्दनस्य ताम्
प्रियामपश्यन् रघुनन्दनस्य ताम्
ध्रुवं हि सीतां म्रियते यथा न मे
ध्रुवं हि सीतां म्रियते यथा न मे
विचिन्वतो दर्शनमेति मैथिली
विचिन्वतो दर्शनमेति मैथिली मैथिली
वेरी गुड सचिन्तयामास तथो महाकपिः प्रियामपश्यन् रघुनन्दनस्य ताम्
स चिन्तयामास ततो महाकपिः प्रियामपश्यन् रघुनन्दनस्य ताम्
ध्रुवं हि सीताम्रियते यथा न मे
ध्रु-
विचिन्वतो दर्शनमेति मैथिली
ध्रुवं हि सीतां म्रियते यथा न मे विचिन्वतो दर्शनमेति मैथिली
वेरी गुड सा राक्षसानां प्रवरेण जानकी
सा राक्षसानां प्रवरेण जानकी
स्वशीलसंरक्षणतत्परा सती
स्वशीलसंरक्षणतत्परा सती
अनेन नूनं प्रतिदुष्टकर्मणा
अनेन नूनं प्रतिदुष्टकर्मणा
हता भवेदार्यपथे परे स्थिता
हता भवेदार्यपथे परे स्थिता
सा राक्षसानां प्रवरेण जानकी स्वशीलसंरक्षणतत्परा सती
सा राक्षसानां प्रवरेण जानकी स्वशीलसंरक्षणतत्परा सती
अनेन नूनं प्रतिदुष्टकर्मणा हता भवेदार्यपथे परे स्थिता
अनेन नूनं प्रतिदुष्टकर्मणा हता भवेदार्यपथे परे स्थिता
वेरी गुड विरूपरूपा विकृता विवर्चसो
विरूपरूपा विकृता विवर्चसो
महादना दीर्घविरूपदर्शनाः
महानना दीर्घविरूपदर्शनाः
समीक्ष्य सा राक्षसराजयोषितो
समीक्ष्य सा राक्षसराजयोषितो
भयाद् विनष्टा जनकेश्वरात्मजा
भयात् विनष्टा जनकेश्वरात्मजा
विरूपरूपा विकृता विवर्चसो महानना दीर्घविरूपदर्शनाः
विरूपरूपा विकृता विवर्चसो महानना दीर्घविरूपदर्शनाः
समीक्ष्य सा राक्षसराजयोषितो भयाद्विनष्टा जनकेश्वरात्मजा
समीक्ष्य सा राक्षसराजयोषितो भयाद्विनष्टा जनकेश्वरात्मजा
वेरी गुड सीतामदृष्ट्वा ह्यनवाप्य पौरुषम्
सीतामदृष्ट्वा ह्यनवाप्य पौरुषम्
विहृत्य कालं सह वानरैश्चिरम्
विहृत्य कालं सह वानरैश्चिरम्
न मेऽस्ति सुग्रीवसमीपगागतिः
न मेऽस्ति सुग्रीवसमीपगा गतिः
सुतीक्ष्णदण्डो बलवांश्च वानरः
सुतीक्ष्णदण्डो बलवांश्च सुतीक्ष्णदण्डो बलवांश्च वानरः
वेरी गुड सीतामदृष्ट्वा ह्यनवाप्य पौरुषम् विहृत्य कालं सह वानरैश्चिरम्
सीतामदृष्ट्वा ह्यनवाप्य पौरुषम् विहृत्य कालं सह वानरैश्चिरम्
न मेऽस्ति सुग्रीवसमीपगागतिः सुतीक्ष्णदण्डो बलवांश्च वानरः
न मेऽस्ति सुग्रीवसमीपगा गतिः सुतीक्ष्णदण्डो बलवांश्च वानरः
Very good. Dando, the there is not Mahaprana. One more time, the second line.
न मेऽस्ति सुग्रीवसमीपगा गतिः wrong.
That's okay. That's okay.
दण्डो बलवांश्च वानरः
Look for the and the which are not Mahaprana. Very
अस्तु
good.
भगिनि
Very good. Next one. One second. दृष्टमन्तः पुरं सर्वम्
दृष्टमन्तः पुरं सर्वम्
दृष्टा रावणयोषितः
दृष्टा रावणयोषितः
न सीता दृश्यते साध्वी
न सीता दृश्यते साध्वी
वृथा जातो मम श्रमः
वृथा जातो मम श्रमः
दृष्टमन्तः पुरं सर्वं दृष्टा रावणयोषितः
दृष्टमन्तः पुरं सर्वं दृष्टा रावणयोषितः
न सीता दृश्यते साध्वी वृथा जातो मम श्रमः
न सीता दृश्यते साध्वी वृथा जातो मम श्रमः
Second line one more time.
न सीता दृश्यते साध्वी वृथा जातो मम श्रमः
Correct. Very good. किन्नु मां वानराः सर्वे
किन्नु मां वानराः सर्वे
गतं वक्ष्यन्ति सङ्गताः
गतं वक्ष्यन्ति सङ्गताः
गत्वा तत्र त्वया वीर
गत्वा तत्र त्वया वीर
किं कृतं तद्वदस्व नः
किं कृतं तद्वदस्व नः
अदृष्ट्वा किं प्रवक्ष्यामि
अदृष्ट्वा किं प्रवक्ष्यामि
तामहं जनकात्मजाम्
तामहं जनकात्मजाम्
किन्नु मां वानराः सर्वे गतं वक्ष्यन्ति सङ्गताः
किन्नु मां वानराः सर्वे गतं वक्ष्यन्ति सङ्गताः
गत्वा तत्र त्वया वीर किं कृतं तद्वदस्व नः
गत्वा तत्र त्वया वीर किं कृतं तद्वदस्व नः
अदृष्ट्वा किं प्रवक्ष्यामि तामहं जनकात्मजाम्
अदृष्ट्वा किं प्रवक्ष्यामि तामहं जनकात्मजाम्
वेरी गुड ध्रुवं प्रायमुपैष्यन्ति
ध्रुवं प्रायमुपैक्ष्यन्ति
मुपैष्यन्ति ध्रुवं
मुपैष्यन्
प्रायमुपैष्यन्ति
ध्रुवं प्रायमुपैष्यन्ति
कालस्य व्यतिवर्तने
कालस्य वतिवर्तने
कालस्य द्वित्वादेव कालस्य व्यतिवर्तने
कालस्य व्यतिवर्तने
वेरी गुड ध्रुवं प्रायमुपैष्यन्ति कालस्य व्यतिवर्तने
ध्रुवं ध्रुवं प्रायमुपैष्यन्ति कालस्य व्यतिवर्तने
वेरी गुड किं वा वक्ष्यति वृद्धश्च
किं वा वक्ष्यति वृद्धश्च
जाम्बवानङ्गदश्च सः
जाम्बवानङ्गदश्च सः
न is not the na जाम्बवानङ्ग जाम्बवान् अङ्गदः च
अङ्गद
अङ्गदः so जाम्बवान् अङ्गदः the two people there जाम्बवानङ्ग not instead of जाम्बवानङ्ग there is no nakara
जाम्बवानङ्गदश्च
I'm still
सः
hearing na जाम्बवानङ्ग
जाम्बवानङ्ग
नङ्ग
नङ्ग
जाम्बवानङ्ग
जाम्बवानङ्ग உங்களுக்கு எப்படி கேக்குறது பகினி
எனக்கு வந்து ஜாம்பவானங்க கேக்குறது
நங்க
ஜாம்பவானங்க
உள்நாக்குலேருந்து எடுக்கிறேன்ல
எடுக்கிறேன்
ஜாம்பவானங்கதஷ்ச சக
there is still a little rolling that I'm hearing
rolling
ஜாம்பவானங்க
जाम्बवानङ्गदश्च सः
very good किं वा वक्ष्यति वृद्धश्च
किं वा वक्ष्यति वृद्धश्च
जाम्बवानङ्गदश्च सः
जाम्बवानङ्गदश्च सः
excellent गतं पारं समुद्रस्य
गतं पारं समुद्रस्य
वानराश्च समागताः
वानराश्च समागताः
किं वा वक्ष्यति वृद्धश्च जाम्बवानङ्गदश्च सः
किं वा वक्ष्यति वृद्धश्च जाम्बवानङ्गदश्च सः
गतं पारं समुद्रस्य वानराश्च समागताः
गतं पारं समुद्रस्य वानराश्च समागताः
वेरी गुड अनिर्वेदश्रियो मूलम्
अनिर्वेदश्रियो मूलम्
अनिर्वेदः परं सुखम्
अनिर्वेदः परं सुखम्
अनिर्वेदो हि सततम्
अनिर्वेदो हि सततम्
सर्वार्थेषु प्रवर्तकः
सर्वार्थेषु प्रवर्तकः
द्वित्वादे सर्वार्थेषु इप्पुदे
सर्वार्थेषु प्रवर्तकः
अनिर्वेदश्रियो मूलम् अनिर्वेदः परं सुखम्
अनिर्वेदश्रियो मूलम् अनिर्वेदः परं सुखम्
अनिर्वेदो हि सततं सर्वार्थेषु प्रवर्तकः
अनिर्वेदो हि सततं सर्वार्थेषु प्रवर्तकः
वेरी गुड करोति सफलं जन्तोः
करो करोति सफलं जन्तोः
कर्म यत्तत् करोति सः
कर्म यत्तत् करोति सः
तस्मादनिर्वेदकृतम्
तस्मादनिर्वेदकृतम्
यत्नं चेष्टे यत्नं चेष्टेऽहमुत्तमम्
यत्नं चेष्टेऽहमुत्तमम्
करेक्ट करोति सफलं जन्तोः कर्म यत्तत् करोति सः
करोति सफलं जन्तोः कर्म यत्तत् करोति सः
तस्मादनिर्वेदकृतं यत्नं चेष्टेऽहमुत्तमम्
तस्मादनिर्वेदकृतं यत्नं चेष्टेऽहमुत्तमम्
सेकेंड लाइन वन मोर टाइम
तस्मादनिर्वेदकृतं यत्नं चेष्टेऽहमुत्तमम्
वेरी गुड इति संचिन्त्य ववृधे
इति संचिन्
ह्रस्व इति
इति इति
I am hearing इति संचिन्त्य
इति दान भगिनी
correct but I am hearing इति
इति संचिन्त्य ववृधे ववृधे ववृधे
together do the t and the s together
ववृधे
no the first pada इति संचिन्त्य ववृधे
इति संचिन्त्य
do the t and s together इति संचिन्त्य ववृधे
इति संचिन्त्य ववृधे
no if it is iti sa how will you say iti sa correct
संचिन्त्य इति संचिन्त्य ववृधे
I'm hearing an extra sakara there. I'm hearing
Iti sanchintya
நீங்க
vavrudhe.
ரெண்டு விதமா சொல்றீங்க. You're saying
ஆமா,
it
ஒன்னு
either
பிரிக்கிறேன், ஒன்னு சேர்க்கிறேன். ஆமா.
when you say it dirgha, you're saying iti sanchintya, which is wrong. If you say it together, you're saying iti sanchintya. There is a is additional.
ஆமா, ஆமா.
Think of this as one word. Iti sanchintya.
Iti sanchintya vavrudhe.
One more time. Say
Iti
only
sanchintya vavrudhe.
just one second. Say only the first two words. Iti sanchintya.
Iti sanchintya.
Very good. One more time.
Iti sanchintya
Vavrudhe.
vavrudhe.
Iti sanchintya vavrudhe.
Iti sanchintya vavrudhe.
Very good, very good. Vichetumupchakrame.
Vichetumupchakrame.
Bhuyaschapi visheshyami.
Vicheshyami.
Vicheshyami. What do you have in your script?
I thought Visheshyami.
Vicheshyami.
Vicheshyami. Bhuyaschapi vicheshyami.
The word itself looks very off, right? One second, let me just check. Vicheshyami. Che only. Not she, not visheshyami. It is vicheshyami. Bhuyaschapi vicheshyami.
Bhuyaschapi vicheshyami.
Na yatra vichayah kritaha.
Na yatra vichayah kritaha.
Iti sanchintya vavrudhe vichetumupchakrame.
Iti sanchintya vavrudhe vichetumupchakrame.
Excellent. Bhuyaschapi vicheshyami na yatra vichayah kritaha.
Bhuyaschapi vicheshyami na yatra vichayah kritaha.
Very good. One more. Apanashala vichitaha.
Apanashala vichitaha.
Tatha pushpagruhani cha.
Tatha pushpagruhani cha.
Chitrashalascha vichita.
Chitrashalascha vichita.
Bhuyah क्रीडागृहाणि च.
Bhuyah krida. Bhuyah krida. Bhuyah krida gruhani cha.
Correct. Apanashala vichitaha tatha pushpagruhani cha.
Apanashala vichitaha tatha pushpagruhani cha.
Very good. Chitrashalascha vichita bhuyah क्रीडागृहाणि च.
Chitrashalascha vichita bhuyah krida gruhani cha.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. Thank you, Ji. Ram, Ram, Ram.
I should say that, Bhagini. Thank you.
Very nice.
Dhanyavadalu.
I have heard you. I think you joined with Parichaya, right? I have heard you from. Were you there for Pravesha? Probably not.
No, till Kovida I was with you.
No, but you started with Parichaya.
Parichaya.
Correct?
Yeah. Yes, Bhagini.
Correct.
Yes.
I think you were there
Bhagini.
part of Parichaya, Siksha, Kovida. I think you were also part of our Bhagavad Gita
Bhagavad Gita. Ama
classes.
Bhagini. I'm learning daily. Neenga da edirka ukkandrukken.
So I have seen you learn your effort, your sincerity, your practice over many, many years, Bhagini, and I'm very, very proud of you. I'm so happy that you're so consistent in practicing. I know you probably don't come for our live classes regularly, but I know you're learning a lot from our shlokas, and I've seen your pronunciation evolve over a period of period of
ஏன்னா
time.
எங்கெல்லாம் நீங்க என்ன கரெக்ஷன் சொன்னீங்களோ ஸ்டில் இட்ஸ் தேர் இன் மை மைண்ட். க ஹ இதுல எல்லாம் நிறைய மிஸ்டேக்
I think
பண்ணுவேன்.
Bhagavad Gita, the Guhyatamam, right?
ஐயோ செம்ம மெமரி பகனி.
I remember that that particular chapter where the Guhyatamam was a chapter.
ஆமா, I missed it because of my wrong pronunciation.
Right. So from there today, I think you just aced it. So it is all it takes is, you know, that sticking to that language, sticking to our hard work, sticking to that enthusiasm to learn, right? That is what is important.
I love to do mistakes, Bhagini. அப்பதான் corrections வரும் எனக்கு.
That sounds so much like me. I keep telling my daughter, it's good if you make a mistake, because once you make a mistake, you will never make it again. Today she had her pre-board math exam and she
excellent.
forgot to convert a fraction to a decimal. So she left it as 20/3 centimeter. I said, "Oh, Amma, I forgot to convert it into 6.7." I said, "Good. Now you won't do this mistake in board exam."
Excellent. Complete ஆனா growth இருக்காம இருக்கும்னு தோணும் எனக்கு.
I think it's good we make mistakes. We will not make that mistake again, and I think we will learn. And I am in awe of the. I remember your first message to me, the first voice message to me or email to me where you wanted to learn. And from there, I think you're such an inspiration to all the learners and inspiration to me as well.
இல்ல பக்னி, நான் யார்கிட்ட வேணாலும் உங்களோட ஸ்டூடெண்ட் சொல்றதுல ரொம்ப பெருமையா சொல்லிப்பேன் நான். ஆனாக்கும் ஒரு பயமும் இருக்கும், அதை காப்பாத்தணுமேன்னு.
Of course, we all want to do well. Namak vande, we don't want to. We'll see it in this chapter, right? In this Sarga, if we all think we feel diffident, we feel we can't achieve things, and we get dejected, we lose hope. Let's just wait for this particular Sarga's explanation, and let's go through Hanuman's emotion. If Hanuman can go through that, where do we stand, right? So thank you so much for being so consistent and sticking to your what you're passionate about, like what you love, right? That's what is important. Thank you so much, Bhagini.
Thank you. ధన్యవాదాలు Bhagini. పెరివా చరణం Bhagini.
Okay, we move to another star of our satsang, Hemalata Mami. Ram Mami, namaste. I think I lost you there again. One second, let me try unmute you one more time. Ram.
Unmute ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಆಯ್ತು. ರಾಮ್.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ರಾಮ್. After a long time.
A long time, and what I love about Hemalata Mami is that whenever there is a correction, she'll always take it in positive spirit, and she will make sure she chants correctly until I say yes, the pronunciation is right. I think you do know Sanskritam, Mami, right? I think
correct.
She knows Sanskritam. But she's very well versed. She hardly makes any mistakes. But then when I correct her, saying, in the edathila you didn't pronounce it correctly, or I heard it differently. Sometimes due to issues with internet, sometimes you hear things very differently. She never says no, I correct adan chant panne, I know Sanskritam, what are you correcting me, right? I've never heard that say that. So I think in that sense, she's always a learner.
I'm still a learner.
She's a very humble learner, and that's what stands out with respect to Hema Mami. Ram Mami, we'll continue.
Ram.
Okay.
निष्कुटान्तररथ्याश्च
विमानानि च सर्वशः भूमिगृहांश्चैत्यगृहान्. So here you have to say im ish chai. Bhumigrihamschaityagrihan.
भूमिगृहांश्चैत्यगृहान्.
Grihati grihakanapi. Very good. Nishkutantararathyaschcha vimanani cha sarvashah.
निष्कुटान्तररथ्याश्च विमानानि च सर्वशः.
भूमिगृहांश्चैत्यगृहान् गृहाति गृहकानपि.
भूमिगृहांश्चैत्यगृहान् गृहाति गृहकानपि
Very good. उत्पतन्निष्पतंश्चापि
उत्पत्तिनिष्पतंश्चापि
तिष्ठन् गच्छन् पुनः पुनः
तिष्ठन् गच्छन् पुनः पुनः
आपावृण्वंश्च द्वाराणि. There is a dvitva there. आपावृण्वंश्च द्वाराणि
अपावृण्वंश्च द्वाराणि
कपाटान्यवघाटयन्
कपाटान्यवघाटयन्
उत्पतन्निष्पतंश्चापि तिष्ठन् गच्छन् पुनः पुनः
उत्पतन्निष्पतंश्चापि तिष्ठन् गच्छन् पुनः पुनः
आपावृण्वंश्च द्वाराणि कपाटान्यवघाटयन्
अपावृण्वंश्च द्वाराणि कपाटान्यवघाटयन्.
Very good. प्रविशन्निष्पतंश्चापि
प्रविशन्निष्पतंश्चापि
प्रपतन्नुत्पतन्नपि
प्रपतन्नुत्पतन्नपि
सर्वमप्यवकाशं स
सर्वमप्यवकाशं च
Correct.
सर्वमप्यवकाशं स
Saha is there, it is a loka.
okay.
Vichachara mahakapihi
विचचार महाकपिः
प्रविशन्निष्पतंश्चापि प्रपतन्नुत्पतन्नपि
प्रविशन्निष्पतंश्चापि प्रपतन्नुत्पतन्नपि
सर्वमप्यवकाशं स विचचार महाकपिः
सर्वमप्यवकाशं स विचचार महाकपिः.
Very good. चतुरङ्गुलमात्रोऽपि
चतुरङ्गुलमात्रोऽपि
नावकाशः स विद्यते
नावकाशः स विद्यते
रावणान्तःपुरे तस्मिन्
रावणान्तः पुरे तस्मिन्
यं कपिर्न जगामसः
यं कपिर्न जगामसः
चतुरङ्गुलमात्रोऽपि नावकाशः स विद्यते
चतुरङ्गुलमात्रोऽपि नावकाशः स विद्यते
रावणान्तःपुरे तस्मिन् यं कपिर्न जगामसः
रावणान्तः पुरे तस्मिन् यं कपिर्न जगामसः.
Very good. प्राकारान्तररथ्याश्च
प्राकारान्तररत्याश्च
वेदिकाश्चैत्यसंश्रयाः
वेदिकाश्चैत्यसंशयाः.
Very good. दीर्घिकाः पुष्करिण्यश्च
दीर्घिका पुष्करिण्यश्च
One more time. दीर्घिकाः पुष्करिण्यश्च
दीर्घिका पुष्करिण्यश्च
सर्वं तेनावलोकितम्
सर्वं तेनावलोकितम्.
प्राकारान्तररथ्याश्च वेदिकाश्चैत्यसंश्रयाः
प्राकारान्तररत्याश्च वेदिकाश्चैत्यसंश्रयाः
दीर्घिकाः पुष्करिण्यश्च सर्वं तेनावलोकितम्
दीर्घिका पुष्करिण्यश्च सर्वं तेनावलोकितम्.
Very good. राक्षसस्यो विविधाकारा
राक्षस्यो विविधाकारा
Correct. Rakshasyo vividhakara.
राक्षस्यो विविधाकारा
Dha mahapranah.
हाँ राक्षस्यो विविधाकारा
Virupa vikritastatha.
विरूपा विकृतास्तथा
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र.
दृष्ट्वा हनुमता तत्र
दृष्टा.
दृष्टा सारी दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र
न तु सा जनकात्मजा.
न तु सा जनकात्मजा
राक्षस्यो विविधाकारा विरूपा विकृतास्तथा.
राक्षस्यो विविधाकारा विरूपा विकृता तथा
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न तु सा जनकात्मजा.
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न तु सा जनकात्मजा
वेरी गुड. रूपेण प्रतिमा लोके.
रूपेण प्रतिमा लोके
द्वित्वा देर. रूपेण प्रतिमा लोके.
रूपेण प्रतिमा लोके
वेरी गुड. वरा विद्याधर स्त्रियः.
वरा विद्याधर स्त्रियः
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र
न तु राघवनन्दिनी.
न तु राघवनन्दिनी
रूपेण प्रतिमा लोके वरा विद्याधर स्त्रियः.
रूपेण प्रतिमा लोके वरा विद्याधर स्त्रियः
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न तु राघवनन्दिनी.
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न तु राघवनन्दिनी
वेरी गुड. नागकन्यावरारोहाः.
नागकन्यावरारोहाः
पूर्णचन्द्रनिभाननाः.
पूर्णचन्द्रनिभाननाः
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र
न तु सीता सुमध्यमा.
न तु सीता सुमध्यमा
नागकन्यावरारोहाः. पूर्णचन्द्र नो प्रॉब्लम. पूर्णचन्द्रनिभाननाः.
नागकन्यावरारोहाः पूर्णचन्द्रनिभाननाः
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न तु सीता सुमध्यमा.
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न तु सीता सुमध्यमा
प्रमथ्य राक्षसेन्द्रेण.
प्रमथ्य राक्षसेन्द्रेण
नागकन्या बलधृताः. नागकन्याबलाद्धृताः.
नागकन्या भलाधृताः
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र
न सा जनकनन्दिनी.
न सा जनकनन्दिनी 1 minute इंग from 19 to 22 second line दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र is very nice.
Ama, all the and then different names for Sita.
Beautiful. Sorry for the interruption.
Rakshasendre. No problem. Nane ipada notice konde. I just noticed it. Pramathya Rakshasendrena Nagakanya baladhritaha.
प्रमथ्य राक्षसेन्द्रेण नागकन्या बलाद्धृताः
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न सा जनकनन्दिनी
दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न सा जनकनन्दिनी
सोपश्यंस्तां महाबाहुः
पश्यन्स्तां महाबाहुः
पश्यंश्चान्यावरस्त्रियः
पश्यञ्चान्यावरस्त्रियः
विषसादमुहुर्धीमान्
विषसादमुहुर्धीमान्
हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः
हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः
सोपश्यंस्तां महाबाहुः पश्यंश्चान्यावरस्त्रियः
सोपश्यंस्तां महाबाहुः पश्यंश्चान्यावरस्त्रियः
विषसादमुहुर्धीमान् हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः
विषसादमुहुर्धीमान् हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः
करेक्ट उद्योगं वानरेन्द्राणाम्
उद्योगं वानरेन्द्राणां
प्लवनं सागरस्य च
प्लवनं सागरस्य च
व्यर्थं वीक्ष्यानिलसुतः
व्यर्थं वीक्ष्यानिलसुतः
चिन्तां पुनरुपागमत्
चिन्तां पुनरुपागमत्
उद्योगं वानरेन्द्राणां प्लवनं सागरस्य च
उद्योगं वानरेन्द्राणां प्लवनं सागरस्य च
व्यर्थं वीक्ष्यानिलसुतः चिन्तां पुनरुपागमत्
व्यर्थं वीक्ष्यानिलसुतः चिन्तां पुनरुपागमत्
अवतीर्य विमानाच्च
अवतीर्य विमानाच्च
हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः
हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः
चिन्तामुपजगामाथ
चिन्तामुपजगामात
शोकोपहतचेतनः
शोकोपहतचेतनः
अवतीर्य विमानाच्च हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः
अवतीर्य विमानाच्च हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः
चिन्तामुपजगामाथ शोकोपहतचेतनः
चिन्तामुपजगामात शोकोपहतचेतनः
इत्यार्षे श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकीये आदिकाव्ये सुन्दरकाण्डे
इत्याशे श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकीये आदिकाव्ये सुन्दरकाण्डे
मारुत्युद्वेगः नाम 12 सर्गः सम्पूर्णः
मारुत उद्वेगः नाम 12 सर्गः सम्पूर्णः
सर्वं कृष्णार्पणम्
सर्वं कृष्णार्पणम्
वेरी गुड थैंक यू सो मच राम राम
थैंक यू
राम राम very nicely chanted both of them did so well
only thing is your voice is so sweet என்னோட அப்படியே gruff
It doesn't matter. Age factor is there. I think each one brings a different kind of strength.
என்னோட graph wise.
Bhagwan in any way will love it and accept it.
That's all. I can't do anything.
Ram Ram. Ram Ram.
Ram Ram.
Any questions in any of the numbers? Sujata ji, would you like to try?
Ram Ram Vani ji.
Would you like to try?
Try பண்றேன் Vani ji. सतस्य मध्ये भवनस्य मारुतिः लता
It's the other. Satasya madhye bhavanasya marutihi.
सतस्य मध्ये भवनस्य मारुतिः लता गृहान्निशागृहान् जगाम सीतां प्रतिदर्शनोत्सुको न चैव तां पश्यति चारुदर्शनाम् स चिन्तयामास ततो महाकपिः पश्यन् रघुनन्दनस्य तां ध्रुवं हि सीता म्रियते यथा न मे
यथा न मे. Keep the tube. Dhruvam hi sita mriyate yatha na me.
ध्रुवं हि सीता म्रियते यथा न मे विचिन्त्वतो दर्शनमेति मैथिली सा राक्षसानां प्रवरेण जानकी स्वशीलसंरक्षण तत्परा सती अनेन नूनं प्रतिदुष्टकर्मणा हता.
One more time.
अनेन नूनं प्रतिदुष्टकर्मणा हता.
अनेन नूनं प्रतिदुष्टकर्मणा हता भवेदार्यपथे परे स्थिता.
I joined little late, Vaniji. So
no problem. No problem.
अनेन नूनं प्रतिदुष्टकर्मणा हता. कर्मणा. अनेन नूनं प्रतिदुष्टकर्मणा हता भवेदार्यपथे परे स्थिता. विरूपरूपा विकृता विवर्चसो महानना दीर्घविरूपदर्शनाः समीक्ष्य सा राक्षसराजयोषितो भयाद्विनष्टा जनकेश्वरात्मजा सीतामदृष्ट्वा ह्यनवाप्य पौरुषं विहृत्य कालं सह वानरैश्चिरं न मेस्ति सुग्रीवसमीपगागतिः सुतीक्ष्णदण्डो बलवांश्च वानरः दृष्टमन्तः पुरं सर्वं दृष्टा रावणयोषितः न सीता दृश्यते साध्वी वृथा जातो मम श्रमः.
Very good.
किन्नु मां वानराः सर्वे गतं वक्ष्यन्ति सङ्गताः गत्वा तत्र त्वया वीर किं कृतं तद्वदस्व नः. अदृष्ट्वा किं प्रवक्ष्यामि तामहं जनकात्मजाम् ध्रुवं प्रायमुपैष्यन्ति कालस्य व्यतिवर्तने कालस्य व्यतिवर्तने वर्तने ध्रुवं I'll do one more time. ध्रुवं प्रायमुपैष्यन्ति कालस्य व्यतिवर्तने किं वा वक्ष्यति बुद्धश्च sorry किं वा वक्ष्यति वृद्धश्च जाम्बवानङ्गदश्च सः गतं पारं समुद्रस्य वानराश्च समागताः अनिर्वेदश्रियो मूलम् अनिर्वेदः परं सुखम् अनिर्वेदो हि सततं सर्वार्थेषु प्रवर्तकः
Very good.
करोति सफलं जन्तोः कर्म यत्तत् करोति सः तस्मादनिर्वेदकृतं यत्नं चेष्टे यत्नं चेष्टेऽहमुत्तमम्
I settled there too.
I'll do one time.
It looked like Hanu when cheshte, and then when I taught, I also repeated there. Yatnam cheshteha muttamam.
I'll do one more time.
One more time. Yeah, go ahead.
तस्मादनिर्वेदकृतं यत्नं चेष्टेऽहमुत्तमम् इति सञ्चिन्त्य ववृद्धे विचेतुमुपचक्रमे भूयश्चापि विशेष्यामि न यत् भूयश्चापि विचेष्यामि न यत्र विचयः कृतः आपानशाला विचिताः तथा पुष्पगृहाणि च चित्रशालाश्च विचिता भूयः क्रीडागृहाणि च निष्कुटान्तररथ्याश्च विमानानि च सर्वशः भूमिगृहांश्चैत्य भूमिगृहांश्चैत्यगृहान् गृहातिगृहकानपि उत्पतन्निष्पतंश्चापि तिष्ठन् गच्छन् पुनः पुनः अपावृण्वंश्च द्वाराणि. Am I right, Vaniji?
Correct. There is a Dvitva here. Apavrinvamshadvarani. There is a id there you have to say.
Okay. Apavrinvamshadvarani kapatanyavaghatyayan. One time I'll do it again. Apavrinvamshadvarani kapatanyavaghatyayan. प्रविशन्निष्पतंश्चापि प्रपतन्नुत्पतन्नपि सर्वमत्यवकाशं स विचचार महाकपिः चतुरङ्गुलमात्रोऽपि नावकाशः स विद्यते रावणान्तः पुरे तस्मिन् यं कपिर्न जगामसः प्राकारान्तररथ्याश्च वेदिकाश्चत्य संश्रयः प्रकारान्तररथ्याश्च
One more time.
प्राकारान्तररथ्याश्च वेदिकाश्चैत्यसंश्रयः Anything wrong, Maniji?
Vedikaश्चैत्य.
वेदिकाश्चैत्यसंश्रयः
Last aksharam.
संश्रयः वेदिकाश्च प्राकारान्तररथ्याश्च वेदिकाश्चैत्यसंश्रयाः दीर्घिकाः पुष्करिण्यश्च सर्वं तेनावलोकितम्.
Very good.
राक्षस्यो विविधाकारा विरूपा विकृतास्तथा दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न तु सा जनकात्मजा रूपेणा प्रतिमालोके वरा विद्याधरस्त्रियः दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न तु राघवनन्दिनी नागकन्यावरारोहाः पूर्णचन्द्रनिभाननाः दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न तु सीता सुमध्यमा प्रमथ्य राक्षसेन्द्रेण नागकन्या बलाद्धृताः दृष्टा हनुमता तत्र न सा जनकनन्दिनी सोपश्यंस्तां महाबाहुः पश्यंश्चान्या वरस्त्रियः विशसाद मुहुर्धीमान् हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः उद्योगं वानरेन्द्राणां प्लवनं सागरस्य च व्यर्थं वीक्ष्यानिलयसुतः चिन्तां पुनरुपागमत् अवतीर्य विमानाच्च हनुमान् मारुतात्मजः चिन्तामुपजगामाथ शोकोपहतचेतनः इत्याश्रे श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकीये आदिकाव्ये सुन्दरकाण्डे मारुत्युद्वेगः नाम 12 सर्गः सम्पूर्णः.
Very good.
Sorry, Maniji, made a lot of mistakes.
No, that's it. Very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Sridhar
Maniji.
ji.
Devasharan.
Very much. Any particular shloka that requires clarification? I checked on YouTube chat and there wasn't any. Anything here? Looks like pretty straightforward, Sarga. Okay. A 2-line summary of what happened in the previous Sarga. Anybody? Before we proceed, what happens in this one? Just 1 or 2-line summary of what happened in Sarga 11. Anybody? Ram Bhagini, namaste.
Ram Bhagini, in the 11th Sarga, we saw that the character of Hanuman, how pious it was when he was in the Antapura of Ravana, and he was seeing all the women, different kinds of women, different meals which were served there, and all the decorations, etc. And once he was also misled by thinking Mandodari as Sita, but it was not Sita. And while he was watching them, all engaged in pleasure activities, so then Hanuman thought that how can Sita, who is far away from her husband, be entangled in all these kind of pleasures? So he decided that he must proceed further in search of Sita.
Very good.
Here, Sita is not there.
Very good. Very good. So the main thing there was he had various kind of attractions that were presented to him in various forms, but then he did not give in to those. He was steadfast in his thinking. He had that ekagrata chitta, where the single pointed focus, but then at one point he did doubt. He had a doubt as to whether he was doing something which was not dharmic in nature. And then he decides, he kind of like convinces himself, saying that if he had to look for Sita, he has to look for Sita amongst women. He cannot be looking for a lady in a group of deer, a flock of deer. So and then he says, I did not have any bad intent here. My intent was to only find Sita. Now that I have looked everywhere, I'm going to leave this place. The place is the shala, the abode of food, drink, and resting that was there. Now, here in the 12th Sarga, obviously, he continues the search. And then, as he is searching, Valmiki beautifully presents to us the emotions that Hanuman is experiencing. That is the beauty of Sundara Kandam and Ramayana itself. As and when you read a particular verse, you read and understand a particular incident, a particular action, a task that is undertaken, he very beautifully presents the emotion that particular character experiences. So here he continues the Anveshana, which is the search. So we'll see what happens now. Here, Saha tasya madhye bhavanasya marutihi lata grihan chitra grihan nisha grihan jagama sitam prati darshana utsukah na cha eva tam pashyati charu darshanam. So saha marutihi, that Hanuman Maruti tasya bhavanasya madhye, he was standing in the middle of that bhavana, that building, that palace. Lata grihan, which was beautifully covered with lots of creepers. Chitra grihan, it was very nicely decorated. Nisha grihan, this was specifically devoted to night time. Nisha is night, the night kind of palace which is devoted to night activities. Jagama, he proceeded further where Sitam Prati, towards finding Sita. Now here, Darshana Utsukaha. Utsukaha means somebody who has enthusiasm. In Tamil also we say Utsaham, right? So somebody who has enthusiasm. Now Darshana Utsukaha means somebody who has enthusiasm to see. Darshanam is to see. Darshana Utsukaha, somebody who has enthusiasm to see. And whom does he want to see? He wants to see Sita. His goal is very clear. He wants to see and find Sita. Na cha eva, however, tam pashyati, he did not see charu darshanam. Here, charu refers to the beauty of Sita. Charu darshanam. He did not see that beautiful Sita. So Hanuman, as he was moving through the various inner chambers of Ravana's palace, he was looking at different kinds of bhavanams, the bhavanams which were decorated with creepers, with beautiful pictures, which were decorated specifically for the activities of the night. He was extremely eager to find Sita, Darshana Utsukaha, but he could not find tam charu darshanam. He did not find that beautiful lady Sita. So it was very clear that he has not achieved his goal yet. Saha chintayamasa tatah mahakapihi priyam apashyan raghunandanasya tam dhruvam hi sita mriyate yatha na me vichinvatah darshanam iti maithili. So saha mahakapihi, again that great Hanuman, chintayamasa, here he kind of was thinking very deeply, in a sense with little bit of concern, worry. Tam priyam, that priyam, apashyan, not being able to see. Now, what is the definition of that priyam here? Raghunandanasya. Raghunandana means he who brings joy to the Raghukula. So here it refers to Lord Rama. Dhruvam hi Sita. Dhruvam, definitely. What would have happened? Sita mriyate. He was kind of sure, definitely Sita would have. Any guesses on what is mriyate? Very good. Sita possibly would have encountered death. Dhruvam hi Sita mriyate yatha na me vichinvatah. Here he is saying that though he has been searching everywhere, he has not seen Mithila's daughter Maithili. So the great Hanuman, not seeing that Sita, who is extremely dear to Rama, who brings Anandam to Raghukula, having searched for Sita everywhere, I have not encountered, I have not had the blessing of having the darshanam of that beautiful lady. Possibly, or here dhruvam means definite. Dhruvam actually means kind of like firm and steady. So she has definitely encountered death. So here he says that even that he has put in all the effort to find Sita, he has not been able to find her. And the only possible explanation for that is that Sita possibly is not alive. She has encountered death. Sa rakshasanam pravarena Janaki swashila samrakshana tatpara sati anena nunam prati dushta karmana hata bhavet aryapathe pare sthita. So swashila samrakshana tatpara. Any guesses on what that swashila samrakshanam that is used here? Swashila. What is Sheila here? Protecting one's self. Here it is more about protecting. Sheelam is conduct. So here protecting her conduct, her virtue, the good virtue of being a pure, chaste woman. Sa rakshasanam pravarena. Pravarena here means due to the torture by the Rakshasas, Janaki, that Janaki, Swashila Samrakshana Tatpara, having with the, Tatpara here means with the intent of protecting her self-virtue. Here it will be more about, Vasantiji is right, her character. Anena Noonam. So, Noonam here definitely Prati Dushta Karmana, Anena Prati Dushta Karmana, through the wicked actions. Anena here refers to him. Here is Ravana. Hata, she is probably would have been killed, harmed. Bhavet Aryapathe. Aryapathe here refers to, because she is one stita. Pare stita. She is firmly established in Aryapathe. Patha refers to path. The English word path is from the Sanskritam word patha. So Arya Patha is righteous, dharmic path. So Hanuman was thinking to himself and he was kind of perturbed. He feared that Janakasya Putri Janaki has this quality of the greatest character, which is her virtue. So in order or with the intent of preserving that character virtue, she could have been harmed or killed by the wicked actions, dushta karmana of Ravana, Anena, because she would have definitely been firm on Aryapathe, which means on the righteous path. So Janaki was clearly a follower of the most righteous, most noble path. And in order to make sure that her chastity is protected, she would have probably been killed by that wicked Ravana. So he is thinking what could have been the possible reason for the death of Sita. He is thinking he's looked for Sita everywhere. He's not found Sita. The only possible explanation is Sita is not alive. Otherwise, by now, he would have encountered her. Now, what could have been the reason why Sita encountered death? Now, in order to protect herself in self-defense, in order to make sure that her purity is not affected in any way, purity is not affected in any way, she would have, been forced to be killed by Ravana, because she would have definitely not surrendered herself to that Rakshasa king. Now, what other reason is possibly there? Virupaha, Vikritaha, Vivarchasaha, Mahananaha, Dirgha Virupa Darshanaha, Samikshya, Sa, Rakshasa Rajayoshitaha, Bhayat Vinashta, Janaki, Bhayat Vinashta, Janakeshva, Janaka Ishvara Atmaja. So together it will be Janakeshwar Atmaja, Janakeshwaraha Atmaja. So that is the split there. So she would have encountered some horrifying people, and having seen that, maybe Sita would have died. So he says, Virupa Rupaha. Virupa means somebody who does not have good form, extremely deformed in appearance. Vikrita. Vikrita is something which is not shaped nicely. So Vikrita. Vivarchasaha, somebody who is very ugly. Mahananaha, big face, something which is not in proportion to the body. Dirgha Virupa Darshana, somebody who is extremely hideous looking. The extent to which the deformity is there, it looks as though one cannot get enough of that, because it is so dirgha. Even when one wants to stop looking at it, it is so humongous that the Virupatanam, right, that form would have a great impact on the people looking at that person. Samikshya, having seen that, upon seeing. Sa here refers to Sita, Janakeshwara Atmaja. So here the daughter of King Janaka. What did she do? Rakshasa Rajayoshita, the women of the Rakshasa Raja, Bhayat, due to the fear from them, Vinashta, she probably would have been dead by now. So here for Sita, Janakeshwara Atmaja, so the daughter of King Janaka, possibly Bhayat, due to the fear on seeing all these ladies. I think probably Hanuman is relating to the list of Rakshasis whom he encountered and the women that he encountered. And they all had extremely deformed, crooked appearance, horrible to look at, nothing which was pleasing, and the faces which were deformed, faces which were long and crooked and not nicely shaped. So having seen such terrifying figures, due to fright or fear, Sita possibly would have been dead by now. Sitam adrishtva hi anavapya paurusham vihritya kalam saha vanaraihi chiram. Na me asti sugriva samipagaha gatihi samipaga gatihi sutikshna dandaha balavan cha vanarah. So immediately he has come with a mission in mind. And when he signed up for this mission, he did not sign up as a lone person. Hanuman had a huge crew who were supporting, cheering, and who were with him while he took off on this mission. So Hanuman immediately is thinking of somebody. So he's thinking, oh my God, I have not been successful in finding Sita. He is kind of duty bound here as the chief person for Sugriva. So he's thinking, what will I go and tell Sugriva, to whom I should be loyal? If Sugriva gives me a command, it is my duty to obey that command and make sure that command is completely fulfilled. So look at how Hanuman is thinking. He's thinking Sitam adrishtva, having not seen Sita, anavapya paurusham. Here paurusham refers to a heroic deed, purushasya bhava, which means for a man accomplishing what has been given to him, especially something which is at this level where you need to have that physical, mental strength and power in order to achieve it. Anavapya, failing in that. Vihritya kalam, having spent so much of time in this particular task. Vanaraihi chiram. Along with the support of all the vanaras, na me asti sugriva samipaga. Sugriva samipaga. So I have no way. Gatihi here refers to way. I have no way. Na me gatihi asti sugriva samipaga. I have no way of facing Sugriva. Sutikshna dandaha. Tikshna danda means somebody who is very, very strict. What does danda refer to here? Danda refers to punishment. So Sugriva, who is the chief of the Vanaras, Balavan Vanaraha, that strong Vanara. Sutikshna Dandaha here refers to Sugriva. That powerful king who is extremely strict in his rule. So if somebody does not achieve his order, follow his order, and deliver what has been asked for, he is sure to punish that person. Tikshna Dandaha. I would I would have to face that. I would have to encounter or take responsibility, be accountable for the fact that even after Chiram Kalam, even after a long time, I have not been successful. Anavapya Paurusham, I have failed in this heroic mission. Why? Because Sita Adrishtva. I have not found Sita yet. Hence, I cannot, happily or with pride face Sugriva. Because if I face Sugriva and deliver this news, then I am sure I will be punished, because he is very strict in terms of the punishment that is given for somebody who does not achieve his ask or order or command. Drishtam antahpuram sarvam drishtaha. Here multiple, plural. Ravana yoshitaha na sita drishyate sadhvi. Vritha jato mama shramaha. Sarvam antahpuram drishtaha Ravana yoshitaha. Ravana yoshitaha refers to all the women of Ravana. In the Antahpura, I have seen all the women of Ravana. Na drishyate Sita. What kind of Sita? Sadhvi Sita, the virtuous Sita, I have not seen. Hence, Mama Shramaha Vritha Jataha. My Shramaha. Shramaha here refers to effort. Very good. Shramaha. Parishramaha means effort. Mama Shramaha. So, what is Vritha then? Waste, correct. Vyartham. So I have seen all the women in Ravana's entire Antahpuram. However, I have not seen that Sadhvi Sita. Hence, my entire effort has become completely futile. It has become wasteful. Whatever effort I have taken, the fruits of those efforts have not been reaped. The benefit has not been experienced. Whatever the intent of that effort was, that phala has not been gained. Kinnu maam vanaraha sarve gatam vakshyanti sangataha. Gatva tatra tvaya veera kim kritam tad vadasvanaha. Adrishtva kim pravakshyami tam aham janakatmajam. So here he first thinks of Sugriva and then he is thinking about the Vanara group. So he's thinking, Kinnu, what indeed? Mam Vanaraha, the monkeys, Sarve Gatam Vakshyanti Sangataha. They will all say that together, they will all say Vakshyanti, means they will all say. What will they say? Gatva Tatra Tvaya Veera. You have gone there. Having gone there, Kim Kritam, what did you do? Tat Vadasva Naha. You tell us what you did. Adrishtva Kim Pravakshyami, having not seen Sita, what will I tell them? Tam Aham Janakatmajam, having not seen that daughter of Janaka, what will I tell them? So, what is the kind of emotion he is experiencing here? Okay, inability, anxiety, okay, a little bit of shame, okay. What is he worried about? That particular emotion we all worry about all the time. Just 1 second. How to face useless. I don't think anybody has said that particular word. Feeling unaccomplished. Okay. If he feels unaccomplished, he's just worthless. He's just going to say, okay, I have not found Sita. Right? That's all it will be. I have to go tell Rama that I searched for Sita. I looked for her everywhere. I have not found her. No, you have to look at Kimnu Mam Vanaraha Sarve Gatam Vakshyanti Sangataha Gatva Tatra Tvaya Veera Kim Kritam Tad Vadasvanaha. Look at the second sentence there. Loosely think of it. If it is just guilty, he is just going to say, I will go there and tell Rama, tell Sugriva, tell the Vanaras that, I really tried. I couldn't find Sita. that's not what is being conveyed here. Sudha Bhagini is very close to Vanaraha Sarve Sangataha Vakshyanti. So all the Vanaras together, they will say. Tavip, no, there is no, look at that particular sentence. Sarve Vanaraha Sangataha Vakshyanti. All the Vanaras together will say. Tvaya Tatra Gatva. Hey Veera, Tvaya Tatra Gatva. Hey hero, Veera or the brave person, you having gone there, Kim Kritam Tad Vadasvanaha. Tell us what you did. So what I don't want to say too much. I think I'll give it away. Accountability, uselessness, disrespect to his self-esteem. Anga poi enna panina? Correct. So the thing is, so what are the facing mockery? Very good. Chitra ma'am is saying facing mockery. So this mockery, facing mockery, and everything falls under one word. What is it? That Hanuman will be not even ragged. The word is Hanuman will be judged, right? We all are so afraid of committing to something because if there is a possibility exists that we will not be able to achieve what we are committing to, the fear that we have in mind, the number one fear is that we will be judged. It could be family, it could be friends, siblings, work, society. You know, sometimes you say that you want to do this. Say somebody wants to strive and become a doctor, right? From a very young age, a child is really striving to become a doctor, and the child is toiling day and night, and then at the end, after the child passes out of school, when the admission time comes, right? And this is a big thing in our society today. When the child is not able to achieve, the number one thing is the child feels the child would be judged, right? Either it would disappoint the parents, the society, or the child gave the word that he or she would become a doctor, but then the child could not achieve it. Now we commit to coming and chanting 10 verses. Now, if we make mistakes while we are chanting, we feel that the bunch of people who are there, either in the Zoom call or YouTube, or the future listeners who will be listening to our recordings, they will all judge what we are reciting, how we are reciting, the mistakes that we make, or the misunderstandings that we make it clear while we are doing the explanation, right? That is exactly what Hanuman is going through here. He says, Sarve Sangataha Vanaraha, not just one, all the Vanaras will now become one group. And what will they do? They'll say, in Tamil, you will understand it very easily. You know, anga poi ennatha kizhicha perusa kalami pona, you know, you went, you took off and you said, I'll go find Sita. Now you come back. Tell us what you did. Enna paninanga? What did you do there? Tell us now, right? That kind of the tone that Hanuman is imagining. The second line is so powerful there. Hey Veera, they are not demeaning the fact that he is still, you know, a brave person, and they would again remind him that he is a brave person. Hey Veera, Tvaya Tatra Gatva Kim Kritam. having gone there, what did you do? Tad naha vadasva. You tell us that, right? And then Hanuman is thinking, aham tam janakatmajam adrishtva kim pravakshyami. Na enna solluven, enna badal solluven, what will I answer them? Having not seen Sita, what answer will I give them? It is such an intense line that Valmiki has brought out here. He is here thinking about Sugriva. He is accountable to Sugriva. It is his duty, as being, one of the chief person for Sugriva, to execute his orders. So if he does not execute those orders, he is accountable and he is willing to take that wrath from Sugriva, that punishment. At the same time, he is not even thinking at that, yeah, Sugriva is going to be upset. He is going to, it is not, I don't think it is Iyalamai Padmavati ji. It is not his helplessness. It is the fear of being judged by those group of Vanaras that they will ask, when everybody was given a chance to go, finally you said, okay, I will go find Sita and come. You gave us the word. Now tell us what you did. Anga poi enna pannina? What did you do there? Did you find Sita? And then Hanuman is saying, having not seen Sita, what answer will I give them? Enna badal solluven? What will I tell them? And the kind of the fear of being judged, right? That second line, Hey Veera, Tvaya Tatra Gatva Kim Kritam. What did you do? Tad Naha Vadasva. The fear of not accomplishing that task and being judged by the Vanaras. So this is when I was going through this shlokas for, understanding the meaning, this particular one kind of like stood out because he's not even brought Rama into picture yet. He's talked about Sugriva. Immediately after Sugriva, he's going to Vanara. If he had said, right, after the 7th shloka, okay, he is so duty bound to Sugriva, so he wants to keep up Sugriva's words to Rama that whatever happens, I will find Sita for you. And Sugriva has given his words to Rama, so it is important for him to keep up those words to Sugriva. So having understood that, after this, if he had at least said, oh my God, what will I tell Rama? He is lamenting, thinking of Sita. If I go back and tell him, probably Rama wouldn't even live, right? How will I even convey to the husband that, I went in search of your wife and I'm sorry I couldn't find her. I did my best, I couldn't find her. Right after Sugriva, where he is duty bound, he's not even thinking about Rama. That really stood out when I was going through the explanation. Immediately he is going to the group of Vanaras. And why? Because we all have this fear of being judged. You took off promising that you will find Sita. And now what have you done? Tell us what you have done. Have you accomplished your task? Have you found Sita? You gave your word. Did you keep up the word? You are a brave person. Did you exhibit bravery here? Are you a hero? So all these thoughts are clearly summarized in the second line of the shloka. So immediately after Sugriva, it's just my interpretation. I will do a Shama Prarthana if that is not the intent, but that is how I understood it. That, after Sugriva, he's immediately thinking about him being judged, whether they will all he's the fear of Vanaras, whether they will all die. There is no, let's not misinterpret this. There is no question of Hanuman's thought about Vanaras dying here. He is only thinking about the Vanaras asking him, you promised to accomplish something. What did you accomplish? Tell us that. The promise that was made was, I will find Sita. Having not seen Sita, what will I answer them? That's all. This particular shloka, the 7th one, that is all it is conveying. It is conveying Hanuman facing a group of Vanaras, which will ask him this question, which will pose this question. And Hanuman is thinking, enna badil solven? What will I tell them, right? Having not found Sita, not seen Sita, what will I tell them? Next one. Dhruvam prayam upaishyanti kalasya vyati vartane. So Dhruvam, definitely upaishyanti, they will all assume kalasya, as time passed, all the efforts, prayam, all the prayatna that Hanuman did, vyati vartane. They all, the entire effort that Hanuman took or he undertook, everything has been wasted. He has completely failed in his mission. So as and when Hanuman is moving around to try and find Sita, and his futile efforts, stare at him in front of him, his trust kind of begins to weaken. So he feels that all the Vanaras will surely think that Hanuman has wasted his time and failed in his mission. Kimva vakshyati vriddhaha jambavan angadaha cha saha gatam param samudrasya vanaraha samagataha. So, vriddhaha jambavan. Who was Jambavan? The elderly bear, right? So Vriddhaha Jambavan. And what was the speciality of Jambavan? What was the speciality of Jambavan? No. Okay, all that is correct. What? Yeah, the bunch of he can foretell, immortal. He lived till Dwapara Yuga, Krishna and Rama avatar. One who identified Hanuman to be apt Vanara for the task, strong and clever, close to Rama, jump long distance. I don't have the answer yet. No, how is it related to here? Correct. Very good, Aparnaji. So, Jambavan was the one who reminded Hanuman. What did he remind Hanuman? He reminded Hanuman about his actual strength. While the question was posed as to who will go, who can go, some said, I can go only 10 yojanas, 20 yojanas, 30 yojanas, and then who could go one way and not come back? So Angada could go one way, but he did not have the power to come back. No, he did not select him. He only reminded Hanuman. So at that time, Hanuman was staying quiet. He did not offer, saying that, you know what, I think I will go and accomplish this particular task. And why didn't he do that? Because he did not know his inner strength. We all know the story about Hanuman, where he was a young child and then he looked at Surya Bhagavan and then mistook Surya Bhagavan to be a fruit. So he tried and he flew and tried to fetch that fruit in order to consume the fruit. And at that time, he was hit by Lord Indra. And when he fell, his father got very angry. And then what happened? Vayu didn't curse. Vayu actually stopped blowing, right? He kind of stopped. So the entire Prapanja could not breathe. So he was cursed. No, we are not there to the curse yet. So at that time, what happened? The entire crew of Devatas, they asked for forgiveness. So Indra forgave. Indra asked for forgiveness, and each of them gave a different kind of boon to Hanuman. Now, at the time when he fell down, his jaw was broken. That is why he is called Hanuman. His original name was Sundara. That is why the name Sundara Kandam. Anjana Devi named him as Sundara. Hanuman means one with the broken jaw. No parent is going to name their baby, hey, one with the broken jaw. So the original name of Hanuman was Sundara. That is why Sundara Kandam. Of course, the entire Kandam is very beautiful in different way, which is why we also call it Sundara Kandam. Now, at that time, Hanuman got this another nama, which is Hanuman. So, and then what happened? Hanuman got these boons from various gods, including Brahma, Indra, and a crew of Devatas. And then he started misusing. When rishis were doing the yagam, he started misusing his power. And then he was cursed, saying that you will not remember your strength. You will remember it only when somebody reminds you. So that is the job that Jambavan did. When Hanuman was patiently waiting by the Samudra Tira, he was patiently waiting, not answering, not participating, because he did not realize that he actually had the power to fly over, look for Sita, and fly back. So Jambavan, the elderly bear, was the one who reminded Hanuman. Of course, Angada. And who was Angada? Bali's son. So he was also worried about what will they say. Himva vakshyati vriddha Jambavan Angadaha cha. Gatam param samudrasya. He's crossed the ocean and he has gone to the other side. Vanaraha samagataha, and all the Vanaras who are also assembled there, what will they say? So you have crossed the ocean and you have gone to undertake this task, but what have you accomplished? What have you done? So he is worried about what Jambavan and Angada will say. Now mark this 10th verse. Now, Anirvedaha Shriyaha Moolam Anirvedaha Param Sukham. Anirvedaha hi Satatam Sarva Artheshu Pravartakaha. So, there are two things which are very, very important in life. Anirvedaha means hope, which is the absence of despair. Shriyaha Moolam. Shriyaha refers to prosperity. So hope is the main thing that kind of leads our life into prosperity. Anirvedaha Param Sukham. Again, hope is the one which gives us highest form of happiness. Anirvedaha hi satatam sarva arteshu pravartakaha. The hope that we carry in our mind, with which we perform our actions, with which we steer forward in life, that is the one which motivates, promotes every single task, endeavor that we undertake. Very, very beautiful. I love the 10th shloka. So, hope is nothing but freedom from being despair, right? That is the one which is the root or moolam, cause for prosperity and happiness. Always, it is that hope which drives all tasks, promotes all actions, and ensures that we are successful in life. So, what should one not lose in life is hope. And here, hope means being optimistic, having a positive outlook towards life. What is hope? I hope that I become a doctor one day, right? We never have something which is a negative emotion. I hope that I get to meet uh, my leader someday. I hope that I'm able to do seva for much more people. The hope always has a very positive connotation. So it is that hope that one carries without fear, without the sense of being despair, despondency, right? It is that self-reliance one has. That is what is the root, or that is what is the cause for prosperity, happiness, and success in every task that we undertake. So that is very, very important. It is that optimism that one needs to carry in mind, and that is, I would say, the engine for achievement. It is very important that we carry that, yes, not giving up. Now, karoti saphalam jantoho karma yatyat karoti tasmat anirveda kritam yatnam cheshte aham uttamam. Aham uttamam, correct. So, only the effort that is done with a positive outlook, optimism, hope can lead to success. Hence, what I'm going to do, I am going to stay away anything which would be in contrary to this. Tasmat anirveda kritam yatnam cheshte aham uttamam. What am I going to do? I am going to renew my effort. Make sure the effort that I put in is even more than what I have done before. So only an action, jantoho karma, only an action done by a meaning, safalam karoti, will be successful. Yat yat karoti, safalam karoti, will be successful. How? Only when it is done with hope. Anirveda kritam yatnam, it is done with hope. Therefore, cheshte, I am going to attempt my best. Uttamam yatnam, I am going to make sure that I don't give up. I will renew my thoughts. I will renew my effort. I will renew every inch of action that I do, because hope is the only one that can make sure that the effort taken by all the beings are successful. There is no two-way about it. There is no two-way about it. Effort is required, positive outlook is required, and that hope that we actually hang on to, that our effort, our action will be successful, right? Yes, you do your duty, don't think about the results of the action, is what Bhagavad Gita says. But then we are, if the result does not go our way, we don't want to completely negate our effort, right? Do your duty. We are working towards a goal. That goal is the saphalam, right? Krishna is not saying do actions without goal. He's saying do actions with goal, but don't be worried about the result, right? The result does not go our way. it is okay. That is what Bhagavan has destined. In fact, there was a brief discussion in my Siksha class about the Vishwarupa Darshanam. And one student had mentioned about how she was very touched about the fact that Arjuna, after the Vishwarupa Darshanam of Krishna, got petrified. And I said, you know what, Krishna, I can't take this anymore. Please go back to your normal self. That is such a powerful message. We all long for some kind of blessing. We all pray for something. We all think that when Bhagavan gives us something, we will be able to handle it. But what we fail to understand is whatever we are capable of handling is what Bhagavan will give us. Such a powerful message from Vishwarupa Darshanam that, he longed for that darshanam, but he couldn't take it. He did not have the capacity or capability to take it. So whatever we are capable of handling, whatever phala that we deserve, that is what Bhagavan will give us. Yes, of course, we should ask. But if Bhagavan does not give it, it's possibly because we don't have the strength, power to handle what we are asking for. Sometimes we probably have the strength and power to handle something much more than what we are asking. So he might give something much more. We might not agree it is much more, but or understand it is much more. But that is the blessing that Bhagavan gives. So whatever prayatna that one gives into a particular task, that has to be done with full of hope, positive hope, optimism, and with a positive outlook of achieving and understanding that the task that we effort that we put in, it will be worthwhile. So Hanuman decides that he will renew his efforts and he will make it uttamam, greater than what he has given so far. Once next one. Iti sanchintya vavridhe vichetum upachakrame bhuyah cha api vicheshyami na yatra vichayah kritah. Vichayah here refers to search. So, iti sanchintya, having thought this in his mind, vavridhe means with increased enthusiasm, increased power, hope, optimism, vichetum upachakrame. He actually started to search again, bhuyah again. And then vicheshyami, I shall definitely search again. Na yatra vichayah kritah. I am sure there are some places where I have not searched. I have not covered the entire Lanka. So wherever I feel I have not searched, with renewed enthusiasm, renewed effort which is greater than what he had given until now, bhuyah, again, Hanuman decided that I will search in places where searching has not been done so far. Apanashala vichitaha tatha pushpagrihani cha chitrashalaha cha vichitaha bhuyah krida grihani. Again, he had to make sure that he has not left any place. So he went into the drinking hall, he went into the pushpagraha, he went into the art gallery or the beautifully decorated abode, and then krida grihani, all the palaces where play take place. So he continued his search, and bhuyah is what is important here. He once again made sure that he did not leave any stone unturned. So he again made another round and made sure that he looked for in all the drinking hall, the pushpagraha, the chitrashala, and the kridagraha. So he went everywhere and made the search again. Nishkuta antara ratyaha vimanani cha sarvashah bhumi grihan Chaitya Grihan, Grihati, Grihakan Api. So until now, he's kind of looked at big places, right? So Nishkuta Antara Ratyaha. So the inner courtyards which were there, the pathways which were there, Vimanani, the aerial mansions which were there, Sarvashaha, all these places. And then Bhumi Griha, the Grihams which were there on the ground. And then temple-like buildings that he might have missed earlier. Grihati, Grihakanapi. Now here, even Grihakaha means some house which is very, very small. Even those houses, he wanted to make sure that he doesn't miss, and he continued searching. Utpatan, Nishpatan, Tishtan, Gachan, Punaha, Punaha. So he jumped up, down. He stood somewhere and looked around, moving as he was Gachan, as he was moving, he looked around. Apa Brindvan, Dwarani, Kapatani, Avaghatayan. So those palaces which were open, through the opening, he tried and he looked inside. Those which were closed, Avaghatayan. So he basically opened them manually and he looked around. So he kind of jumped up and down. He stood and he looked around. As he moved, he looked around. And then if the palaces were open, he just walked in and he looked around. If the particular house was closed, he opened and he looked around. Pravishan, Nishpatan, Prapatan, Utpatan, Sarvam api avakasham, Saha Vichachara Mahakapihi. So he kept exploring every single place. So as he entered Pravishan, Nishpatan, as he exited, sometimes he fell down, sometimes he jumped, sometimes he maintained a quiet kind of stride, tried every possible way in every possible space. Saha Mahakapihi Vichachara. He continued exploring. So as he entered, as he exited, as he moved and jumped, sometimes falling down, Prapatan. Sarvam api avakasham. All the places, every possible space, Saha Mahakapihi Vichachara. He continued exploring. Now, to what level did he go to? That is explained in this. Chaturangula matraha api na avakashaha saha vidyate. Ravana antahpure tasmin yam kapihi na jagama. So, Chaturangulam means space which is as small as 4 fingers. Angula is 4 fingers. So just 4 fingers, like, space as small as that. Even if it is that small, he did not ignore it. Even very small places where it is possibly not possible to find Sita, he did not ignore. Even small spaces which were there, places which were there, he continued exploring. Ravana antahpure, tasmin Ravana antahpure. So what did he do? In which earlier, where he did not go, he continued exploring. So in the city of Ravana, in places where he did not go earlier, which were small sized, to the size of 4 fingers, he continued exploring those places as well. Prakara antara ratyaha vedikaha chaitya samshrayaha dirghikaha pushkarinyaha sarvam tena avalokitam. Sarvam tena avalokitam. All these were closely observed by him. What was observed? Prakara antara ratyaha, the inner lanes or margas were. And then Vedikaha, the terrace, the upper part of the buildings. Chaitya Samshrayaha, anything which looked like a temple kind of like structure. Dirghikaha, it could be, long buildings, or sometimes Dirgha is also referred to as tanks or ponds. Pushkarinyaha, the lotus ponds as well. All these, the streets between the fort walls, the platforms, the intersections of the streets, the lakes, the lotus ponds, all these were closely observed, seen by Hanuman. Rakshasya विविध आकाराः विरूपाः विकृताः तथा द्रष्टाः हनुमता tatra na tu sa janakatmaja. So he saw different kinds of women in various forms. We have seen this all before. Rakshasya, Rakshasyaha. So Rakshasi, Rakshasyah. All these Rakshasis, Vividha Akaraha, different forms. Virupaha, deformed to look at. Vikrita, crooked kind of structure. Tatha, Drashtaha, Hanuman had seen. But na tatra sa Janakatmaja. He did not see the daughter of Janaka. Again, Rupena apratima vara vidyadharastriyah drishtaha na tu Raghava Nandini, she who brings delight to Rama. He did not see her, but on the other hand, he saw some beautiful, those who cannot be described or compared in Rupam to anybody. Rupena apratima means you cannot compare them to anybody else. Vidyadhara Striyaha, the women of celestial nature, the Vidyadharas. Drishtaha, Hanuman saw those women as well, but then he did not see Raghava Nandini, that beautiful lady who brings so much joy to Raghava, to Rama. Nagakanyaha vararohaha purnachandranibananaha drashtaha Hanumata. Tatra na tu Sita sumadhyama. He saw the most beautiful, the women from the Naga group, Naga Kanya, who have excellent form. They have faces like that of Purna Chandra Nibhanana, faces like that of Purna Chandra. However, he did not see Sumadhyama, the slender waist Sita. In general, the woman with like a good, when they belong to a royal family, they have these particular features that they would generally carry. And the slender waist is one thing that kind of stands out. So he saw the Vidyadharas, the women, he saw all the Rakshasis, he has seen the Naga Kanyas, but he has not seen Sita yet. Pramathya Rakshasendrena Naga Kanya Baladhritaha Drishtaha Hanumata Tatra Nasa Janaka Nandini, that she who brings happiness to Janaka also. When he longed for a child, Sita came into his life. So Pramathya, having subdued Rakshasendrena by the king of Rakshasas, Naga Kanya, the Kanyas who belong to the Naga tribe, the serpents. Baladhritaha, here these Naga Kanyas who were forcefully brought under control by Ravana. He saw those kind of Naga Kanyas as well, but Hanumata Drishta. Hanumata Drishtaha. Hanuman saw, by Hanuman, all these were seen as well. Who? The Naga Kanyas who were forcefully controlled, taken into his power by Rakshasendra, by Ravana. But then he did not see that Janaki who brings lot of joy to King Janaka. Saha apashyan tam mahabahuhu Pashyan anyaha varastriyaha vishasad, the extremely dejected, muhuhu, repeatedly dhiman, that wise Hanuman, Marutatmajaha. So, Saha apashyan tam, without seeing Sita, even though he has long hands, what is the use? He only saw anyaha varastriyaha. He only saw the other women there. Hence, he experienced a deep sense of Vishada. Here, we have encountered this word before. Where have we encountered? Vishasada is a lakara form, but Vishada we have encountered before. It is Bhagavad Gita. Which chapter? Chapter 1. The chapter 1 goes, Arjuna Vishada Yogaha. Arjuna, that is, who experienced klesham, dejection, sorrow, a deep sense of pain in his mind, which is when he surrendered to Krishna, saying, until now you could have been anyone to me, but right now I am surrendering to you because I have completely lost clarity of thinking. So Hanuman has lost that clarity of thinking, experiencing a deep sense of dejection. Hanuman, the one with the long horns, what is the use, right? He basically feels that it is of no use if I don't find Sita, but I look at all these other women. There was deep sense of emotional pain that he was experiencing. Now what he does? Udyogam Vanara Indranam Plavanam Sagarasya Vyartham Vikshya Anila Sutaha. Anila is Vayu. Chintam Punaha Upagamat. So again, what did he do? That Vanara Indranam, the chief of the monkeys, he leapt across the ocean. Plavanam is leaping. Sagarasya Plavanam, the leaping across the ocean. What did he do? He fell into deep worry. Chintam Punaha Upagamat. Having tried so sincerely, having put in so much of effort, having looked around in every single place, not excluded even Chaturangula Matraha, right? He felt that him leaping across the Sagaram, the ocean, Vyartham means completely wasted. Anila Sutaha, the son of Vayu, Chintam Punaha Upagamat. He fell into deep sense of worry. Now suddenly something happens. What did he do? Avatirya Vimanat Cha, having gotten down from the mansion where he was looking around, Hanuman Marutatmajaha, that Hanuman, the son of wind god, Chintam Upajagama, and then he went into deep worry. Chintam Upajagama Atha. Then what happened? Shoka Upahata Chetaraha. His mind was completely overcome by sorrow. So as he came out of the palace roof or that particular building, having gotten down, the son of wind god, he went into, his mind was completely overwhelmed by deep sorrow, and he sank into deeper and deeper worry. So he was completely overcome with grief. So even a great hero like Hanuman, a Veera, a Dhiman, a Dhira Purusha, Harishardula, like Hanuman, have these moments where they give up in life. They feel like whatever they want to achieve is not achievable. They cannot handle it. They have done everything to their capacity, and they feel it is time for me to give up. That sense of giving up, the sense of breaking that we experience. So Hanuman kind of feels that in this Sarga. So he says, you know what, I will renew my strength, my effort, and I will look around. But even after he looked around again, he did not find Sita. And then he felt he cannot do it anymore. We say, right, I can't do this anymore. I don't think I can take this anymore. I don't think I want to continue doing this anymore because I don't think I'm going to be successful. How many times in life we would have given up? if we are hard on ourselves for giving up, Valmiki basically says, don't be unkind to yourself. Even great heroes like Hanuman, when he was given a task, he did lose his faith. Yes, Nambikai and the like. That's very true. He did lose his faith in himself. He experienced deep kind of emotional pain because he felt he had failed. He had encountered failure, right? Though momentarily he renewed his energy level, he did not succeed with that renewed efforts as well. And he kind of feels, that's it. I don't think I can do it anymore. I don't think I'm going to find Sita. I don't think I can keep up Sugriva's words to Rama. I don't think I can get Sita back to Rama. I don't think I can help in Rama getting out of the sorrow that he is experiencing. So he feels that shoka upahata chetanaha. So he is overwhelmed by complete grief, complete sorrow. His optimism has gone for a toss. His mind thinks that any further effort probably is not going to be fruitful. It's rather going to be futile. So that's why there is a clear word that Valmiki has used here. He says, Shoka upahata chetanaha chintam upajagama, with a mind which was completely overcome by pain, grief, sorrow. He chintam upajagama. He went into complete state of worry. That's all we do, right? When we want to achieve something and we are not able to achieve it, we sit and worry. We think that worry is going to help. Some sense worry will help if it will push you to put in the effort, but then just simply worrying is not going to do any good. There is a famous quote that says there are two things in life: one that you control, one you don't control. You don't worry about things you control because there are anyways things that you can control, so don't worry about them. There are things that you can't control. Your worrying is not going to solve it. So don't worry about the things you can't control. So what is the net-to-net message? Don't worry about anything. Things you control, you keep it under control. You don't have to worry. Things you don't control, you can't do anything about them. So don't worry about them. So here Hanuman has entered into this deep sense of emotional pain, grief, sorrow, deep sense of failure that he is experiencing. And though he tried, he's not been successful yet. And we have to see what is going to happen in Sarga 13. Yeah, is he going to find Sita? I will upload the audios on YouTube for practice. Keep listening to them, keep chanting. Just from the time we started, it's been like 12 sargas, and I can see every person putting in so much effort, every person improving in the chanting, with the ease with which one chants, the confidence, lesser number of corrections or mistakes. So keep practicing. Practice. There is no substitute for hard work. And hard work here just means repeated practice. So keep practicing, keep listening whenever you can, both the audios of the shloka and the recordings where you have the meanings as well, right? Just internalizing them repeatedly. The grantha will come to you. You don't have to go to the grantha. You don't have to go to that stotra. As you keep listening, as you keep reiterating and internalizing, the grantha, the shloka, the masterpiece will come to you. And that is what we all want, right? So keep practicing all the effort to do these. I could have just taught in class and left at it, right? You can go back and listen to the class. You can go back and listen to the meanings. But all the effort that is being put in for individual verses, set of 10, the complete sarga and everything is just to make sure you have enough materials to listen to repeatedly and get clarification whenever you have, any doubt. So make use of those materials that are being made available to you as a seva. And again, I thank every person who's contributing in this seva. So this is not a one-man show. I might be the front-end voice, but there is a huge crew. So, I mean, I have to say this, for every Sarga, the amount of effort that goes in, the number of verification that goes in, corrections that goes in. I am so indebted to Bhagavan that, we have such a strong group who is willing to give in their time. Time is the greatest gift you can give for humans. So they're giving their time to make sure that the best is delivered for us to learn. So I'm very, very grateful to everybody who's contributing here. So keep using those materials. Please learn, please listen, and keep practicing, keep learning, keep chanting. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Hari Om Tat Sat. Dhanyavadah. Sarvam Krishnarpanamastu. Mahapriyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara. Har Har Shankara. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Hanuman. Thank you all for joining. Keep chanting, keep practicing, keep learning. That's it.